Good afternoon, everybody. It's that time of the week again where you get to listen to Dean and myself talking about the property market. Obviously, we're about 2 weeks into the changes to the lockdown for this industry. So there might be a few questions that you have, and do feel free to ask away if you're watching. But obviously, there's a couple of things we've got that have come up over the last week. And also, as a result of an excellent Isla Property Mark webinar this morning, we're sort of pretty much up to date on the latest legislation. Before we get into the questions, there's just one thing I wanted to talk about before we start asking away. There was an article in Landlord Zone this morning, which might be relevant to some of you out there that are watching. And that's about these property investment training courses that are apparent. They seem to be very, very popular. And they've been in the media quite a bit recently, following on from the investigation into Samuel Leeds training. And what's been suggested now is that any of these courses that are being run by trainers, what's called the Property Investors Bureau, are now suggesting that these trainers need to have some form of accreditation. So what that means, if there's anybody out there that's actually interested in taking up one of these courses, your best course of action is to check with the Property Investors Bureau, say that with my teeth in, as to whether or not these people are actually accredited. Now, there is a web address, and it's www.pibuk.org, and I would strongly suggest this. Unfortunately, as per the industry, this area also seems to be sort of a free-for-all, and there are some very, very good, excellent trainers out there. However, there are also some charlatans that are just there to collect as much money as possible from you and set you out into the world of property without really any support or guidance. So we just wanted to flag that up for you today, just in case it's something that you might be interested in.